Okay, can you, there
Okay,
we go.
let's see,
Okay.
Wanda.
Oh, Rhonda.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see this? Some of you probably have seen it before. It's
Oh,
the
there we
garden
go.
shed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, neat one.
So
Oh,
some of the items,
great.
I don't know if you can see if I zoom in,
Oh, wow.
and like there's a
Oh, there's
old wrought
some
iron
cool-
chair
Cool
that's
art,
got
yard
decorated
art.
with flowers and a pair of old boots next to it.
Boots are great.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then
I
there's
like the
a
work.
a little garden
Neat.
bench and a stone with some carving in it. Unfortunately, the angle here, you can't see it. And lawnmower that I've aged, some piece of driftwood, things like that.
In what
Yeah,
scale is
driftwood, that's
this?
another thing.
This is 1-inch scale. This is another side of it. You can see more. So there's a garden bench there. Believe it or not, the love seat is a piece of Avon. It's a
Whoa, yeah.
figurine
gosh.
from Avon.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
What
then
is
on the
nicely
this?
side,
done.
on
What
the
is
side
from
of the
Avon?
shed, that's some jewelry findings that I
garden bench.
painted.
Yeah.
The garden bench I made from scratch, literally based on one that my mother used to have as a child. Some the other garden art that's there. The dog is digging his way to China.
Love your roses.
Yeah,
Oh, thank
those-
you.
They're beautiful.
I did for this project. I did a lot
And
of
the
swaps
gourd,
with
like-
people from Europe. So the roses actually came from somebody in Europe. So
The
did the olive
garden
tree that's on the
tools.
newspaper. I put down some newspaper like you're ready to plant the thing. And the wheelbarrow is a Hallmark ornament.
Oh my gosh, really?
Mm.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's very cool.
And well, the garden hose is a standard piece there.
Oh, did
Let's
I-
see.
All the posters, the skilled posters. Neat one.
Nice bird
Yes, there's
bath.
another shot
Oh,
of
well done.
the lawn ornament,
I
the
love
garden,
it.
the wheelbarrow. And then, like I said, that's a
did
Christmas
when I-
ornament, right?
Indeed.
You can still see
The dog.
the ring on the tree in the wheelbarrow from
Oh,
the
yeah.
hang it.
I didn't even notice that till you pointed it out. Oh, wow.
That picture there just shows that little butterfly that's
Mm.
literally sitting on the edge of the window box on the window there. So you can see
Oh.
that was actually made by a Canadian artisan. Fantastic job of it. And there's as somebody mentioned about bird baths. There's
The
one
bird
there in
bath
the
is
back of the
really
garden.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the little seed
Toolbox.
basket there. I
Mhm,
made that just from scraps of wood.
mhm.
And that's back to the bench again, same one. That's about
flowers
it.
are
That's all of them.
Nice.
So
But yeah,
crochet.
unfortunately, these pictures are about 10 years old, and I've added a lot more stuff to this project since, but I'm on one floor of the house, project's downstairs and hard to get at, so I just thought I'd show you some of them. But over the years, I've
That's
added
great.
a lot more garden art. There's over 25 animals in the entire
Mhm.
project right now, and you
Wow.
can see there's a cat there, and obviously the dog, but there's snails and worms and birds and everything going in this project. So you almost got to
And-
sit down and search through it, find them all.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's
That's
very cool.
awesome.
Those roses on your trellis look real.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
And you
Those are
notice,
bought ones.
and if you notice her pots stacked inside of each other there, that's just a piece of art, yard art too. So you can
Yeah.
make it so simple.
Mm.
Right. Cool.
You can
Okay,
get
let's-
ideas for yard art by just going to YouTube and look up yard
Right.
art, because there's so many things like they do them with like people's pants and stuff them and put
Oh,
pots
yeah.
on them. So you
Right.
could do that in miniature too. I mean,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
all kinds of ideas that you can do for it.
Have you seen where they take people's clothes and they get them wet and they fill them up with snow and they form them in the front of the yard so they look like people waving and everything
Yeah.
else? So cute.
Okay, Preble.
Oh, I'm still waiting to share.
Oh, okay, Barbara, Barbara,
Barbara,
Barbara.
go ahead. I got several things.
I have, you want to spotlight me? Because then I can see what I'm showing. Can you spotlight me? It will go on your video better on your recording if you spotlight everybody. Okay, this was a centerpiece from a Portland house party
Right.
a number of years ago. But what I want to show you, there's so much yard art in here. There's the bird bath, of course, and they've filled it with some kind of liquid resin or something. But these little things, this and this railing here and this stem here, they're all just made out of wire that's been painted. It's flat, it's that string covered wire that you can get for flowers, for making flowers stems. And they just crinkled it up and painted it these different colors.
I like the rainbow in there.
Oh yeah, the rainbow.
Yes, and it
just
gives it
cardboard.
gives a good outdoor look with the and then with the roof and the
Oh, the
roof and the
rainbow, yeah.
and the on the clip
that?
there like oh yeah, the rainbow and the green is like a nice day, nice spring day.
And
Outdoor
in
look
the
and
back, oh,
elaborate.
look at the bottom of the
It
rainbow
clips.
is the pot of gold.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good
Of
one,
course.
good one. Good one.
And,
Yeah, I got the
um,
winter one.
but
Yeah,
I don't have,
the
yeah, I
pictures.
just got the spring one there, but everybody at this house party got one of the seasons. They were not decorated on the inside, and you can see I've never done it, but there's water coming down these rocks. They've done that with special effects. So you could have a pond. That is good yard art, or water running using some of those different resins and things. I don't know what they used here, but it's really nice. So there's a lot of yard art on here. And look at this. Look at the chimney.
Chimney.
Oh, creative, neat one.
And
The
then
garden
I have,
chimney.
this is, you know, you don't even realize some of this is yard art. I wasn't thinking of this as yard art, but this is something I did very early in my career. But I did, this is a holiday house that Debbie Young did in 1990. But I decorated one end as winter and the other as spring. And so yard art can be the snowman. It's a pile of snowballs. It can be the stack of wood back here for the fireplace. The other end, I don't really have much yard art. I just have flowers and a tree. But anyway, that was one. And then where's the other thing I was going to show you? Oh, this is one. Your yard art could be as simple as this. This little house is a fall scene, a kind of a Halloweenish scene, but it's just pumpkins in the yard. Isn't that cute?
The tree.
I won this
Neat
someplace. I
one.
don't know where, but anyway, that was kind of cute. So I just
I like
thought
the wonka.
how simple yard art can be. And we think of it being all these really fancy things, which it is, but it also can be very simple stuff, you know? Okay, I'm done.
Something to add interest and all to your scene.
Mar-
Okay,
Marcia, I have
Miss
one.
Bunny, Mini Bunny.
Okay. Are you gonna spotlight me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with this one because it's a most recent one that I got. This little guy
Oh, how
is a
cute.
little giraffe. I mean, it's
Oh, that's a
twisted
cute yard
wire.
art. Yeah.
I mean, and it's so simple. This was from the online house party a couple of years ago. I
Oh,
took
yeah.
the logo and put it on the outside. And then the other thing is I added from some paper that I got in one of the, the swaps, in behind this. So it could be as simple as something printed, glued onto the back of something. Barbara showed yard art that was, I mean, these are just those buttons. They're flat.
Mhm.
And so yard art could be the buttons. And this was a yard sale, a garage sale item that I made better.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not how it looks when I bought it. Okay, so this is older one. Let me get the lid off here. Okay, so this has
Awesome.
several things going on. First of all, this was a printy that was in the maybe it was in Dollhouse Miniatures. I can't remember anyway. So that's you know already there. But then there's your bird bath with the little bird
Mm-hmm.
and the trellis, and then on this side is a tree. But I took this is printed on there, but this is dimensional.
Mm-hmm.
And then this gorgeous little angel. I don't know why that's
Yeah, we see it.
okay. And then inside, I did kind of the same thing with putting, so any of this stuff that's on the wall could have gone outside. And I used fencing for the edge of that. Okay, let's see. I don't want to close that up. I don't want to mess it up. So someone mentioned eggshells. This actually has eggshells.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I'll be darned.
Oh, neat one. Oh, wow. Neat. Oh, wow. That looks cool.
So
Neat.
two things
look.
about the eggshells. One,
Look.
people have talked about most recently that you want to remove the membrane. It makes it easier to work with. I'll attest to that. But the second thing is paint your eggshell before you break it. Because if you're gonna paint it, it's gonna reflect more natural stone that once it's broken, it's not gonna line up next to each other yet it's broken. That sort of thing.
Do you bake the eggshell before you do it?
No, I
You
just
boil 'em?
when I boiled the eggs, I just saved my eggs
Okay.
and made sure I took the membrane out. That was
The
kind of a learning
membrane
curve.
inside the eggshell.
Yeah, but this little this is just a hook, but it was a swap, so it came that way, and then back in the back it's got another one of those trellises.
Oh,
That's adorable.
And then I also have some fairy stuff to show, which is what Marcia was thinking of, but this is just we did a fairy swap. This is a little bench that somebody made with so pretty simple stuff there. Here is a little waterfall using an acorn, similar kind of deal.
Clever idea.
That's fun.
Oh, neat. Oh, neat.
And this is that brown plastic furniture. And
Mhm.
they've just decorated it with
Wow.
Oh,
stuff
my
to make it
gosh.
a fairy chair.
oh my God. Oh, wow. How neat. Creative. Cute.
And then I have another fairy chair. I'm going to show you that they used some findings, but also let me get it up here. This is sorry, my
Oh,
light.
yeah.
The wings are up to dry. That's clever.
My
Oh.
fairy has got her wings out to dry. Yes, that was my fairy swap that year. And
Oh,
but
neat.
this
Oh,
little
wow.
chair is just
Adorable.
some findings that they've put together and made a little
The
fairy
wings
chair
and
out of.
Really cute.
things
I
like
love
that. Hang on
that
to the
one.
drawer.
Absolutely love that one.
And if you check it out, right here is a little wand. It's hard to see with the,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, I
Oh,
see it
yeah.
now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I have. I also, I had some extras, but I can't find it. It was I cut out a butterfly using a punch that was copper sheet. And I did 120 of them because that's
Wow.
how many swaps we were doing that time. The first quarter connection online convention. And then I soldered them with a little antenna and a stick, and then for yard art. And that was, an ornamental type things. to put in.
Right.
So, and I got several of them back, but I don't know what happened to all of them.
Okay, let's see, Shirley.
Well, I've got a few different things here. I'll start out with the 1-inch scale. You know, we all know how you can use the plastic canvas.
Yes,
Here's my trellis. Well, if you take that same plastic canvas and cut like 1 square out, make that
Oh,
diamond design, and you can use that for a trellis or like a you know, just a screen on the side of your porch or something.
Marcia, will you
Yes.
spotlight her, please?
it should be.
Yeah, so you can
Yes.
go from that, wait a minute, from that, the plain plastic canvas, and just by cutting 1 square out, you get this nice diamond shape. So
That's clever.
yeah, that looks kind of neat.
I would have never thought of that.
Throwing everything all over here. For quarter scale, this house that I finished earlier this year. Let me put this down. I bought a package of snowflake thingies at Hobby Lobby, and I just put that on the side of the house as a house decoration after I painted it. That was one of those packages that had, I don't know, like a dozen wooden laser cut snowflakes. So I thought that was kind of different.
Mhm.
Of course, I always have to have birdhouses. This is just a very simple birdhouse, just a little piece of wood on a pole. And for the roof on this, I don't know if you can see, I used textured cardstock. That looks like
Move it over towards the center. Away from your
There.
face.
There you go.
We can almost see it now.
yeah, it's just not coming through.
More to your left.
Yeah,
Are you
there.
talking about on the house or on the birdhouse?
Actually, both. I used the textured cardstock for the shingles, and then I lifted some here and there with a pin so that they're not laying flat.
Right.
But I used that same textured cardstock on the birdhouse roof. And I didn't dig out a lot of stuff. I also have a birdhouse that I have some stuff. They sell it as a bird mulch for your pet bird, and it's little itty bitty wood pieces. They call it Sani chips. And on quarter scale, you can use each individual one for doing a shingle roof.
Wow.
But yeah, I do
What was
have
the name of it? Sani what?
Sani chips. You get a huge bag of it, and it's like, well, when I bought it years ago, it was like $10, but it's like a half a bushel full. You've got a
Gosh.
lifetime supply and then some. The other thing I have for 1-inch scale, this was just a simple chair that I bought already pre-made. And then I painted it and painted the floral design on it.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Nice.
Just a plain Adirondack chair. Wood on it is kind of thick. You can see next to my finger how thick that is.
Yeah.
You know, in 1-inch scale, it'll work, especially for the price, like 99 cents or something like that. The next thing I'm going to show you, the last piece, my inspiration from things comes from this catalog called Colorful Images. They sell a lot of stationery and address labels. And you can see here all kinds of floral and other design address labels in the catalog. And then they have
Pictures. Oh, picture. Oh, I like the pictures when
yeah, you can,
outdoor scenes.
yeah,
You
you
can
can
use it called outdoor
pictures on
images.
your wall, just frame them.
Oh, the
What I
address
like to do-
labels.
I make a color copy because I found if you use a magazine like this, in time it will bleed through from the back when you put glue on it.
Oh.
So I took 2 of those and I made that little park bench.
Oh.
The legs are just a, I think that was a 1/4-inch staple from a staple gun, you know,
Oh,
construction
wow.
staple gun. And a
Oh,
piece
I'll be darned.
of folded cardstock. And then I used one of those address labels on it.
Yeah.
Clever.
Yeah, so that was just kind of a little park scene. And these hooks are made out of a Christmas tree hook, the large Christmas tree hook. I just
Oh,
straightened it out and made the curve on it and the little hook.
I'll be darned.
But the staple, I just used, did I have the other one here? Yeah. So here's one that I started with, and you can see it's just a staple
Yeah.
Oh my
and glued
gosh.
it on the bottom. And for
Oh.
1/4 scale, it makes a great little park bench.
It really does.
Yeah. Yeah, so just one piece of cardstock and 2 staples, you got it.
And an address label.
Yep. Yeah, I made a second one. And on this one, I used a different address label.
Mhm.
Ah,
So you can get all kinds of different colors and looks.
Your hanging flowers, do those have punched petals?
Yep. That's is it the 1/32 inch punch from Hanky Panky?
They're
oh,
pretty.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and then yeah, I just painted the goldfish in the pond. And that's a piece of plastic wrap, and I put a little bit of glue on it and stuck it between a couple of the bricks in the back up here,
Yeah.
and then put more bricks on top of it so it looks like it's coming out.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a nice scene. Oh, I like that scale. Oh, it's small.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just a piece
Tweezers.
of just plastic wrap, and then I put a little bit of glue on it to help stiffen it and keep it shaped.
What kind of glue did you use?
Just tacky.
Are those hanging plants, those kits that you made a while ago?
Yeah, that was a kit that I made a while back. Yeah.
Shirley, on the plastic canvas thing that you showed, what mesh was that of the plastic canvas?
I don't know, just a standard mesh.
I think it's 7 mesh.
Is it 7 mesh? Okay.
The
Yeah.
same thing you're making your door hangers out of.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know there's 7, 10, and 14 and 5, and I just wanted to double check. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
14 is so tiny.
Yep, 14 is tiny, so is 10, but I can't, I was just curious.
Who's sewing the 14?
Let's see, 1 inch, 2, 6. This must be 7.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the normal everyday variety size.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and the nice thing, when some of the stores carry it in colors, so you don't
Yes.
even have to see it.
Yeah,
Okay,
even Walmart has that.
Yeah. Some
Pat
Walmart.
Perry,
That's all I have.
Okay, I wanted to show you my huge yard art, which I showed some of you guys last night on my Can't Make a Mini. I'm using a canoe as yard art, and I put flowers in it.
That's beautiful.
Who's talking?
We can't see it.
minute, I
Oh,
got,
can you
Get
spotlight
Marcia.
me?
Spotlight her, Marcia,
I'm working on it.
yeah, so that it will show on the recording. It doesn't show on the recording.
Well,
unless
darn
you
it. It keeps going back to someone else.
Look her up in the participants list. That's where. you
Well,
can do- Yeah, there
It
you go.
kept going back to,
Oh.
It just goes back to chat.
Okay, well, maybe it'll pop me up.
There you go.
Well,
Now
shoot.
we got
Oh,
it.
there.
Oh,
okay.
yes.
So I
Oh,
did
I
a
like
canoe.
that.
Isn't that
Like
cool?
resort area.
I put that outside my cabin.
Uh-huh.
Now, what are the
Yeah.
upright posts? Are those wood?
canoe and flower. Oh, that's so creamy.
No, that's the seats of the canoe.
Mm.
That's actually the seats of the canoe, the white ones. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
planted between the seats of the canoe.
What did you use for your ground cover?
I took, there was some grass and then I broke up some of the foliage, really, really, really tiny. And I used that. And I also made my, my campfire, my chairs are kind of yard art too, because they're painted in Canadian colors and stuff. So
Exactly. Chairs
Yeah.
can be a
Very
great yard
nice.
art.
Nice
So that-
job, Pat.
that's a very big yard art. It's not quite
Very
done yet, but I'm
pretty.
getting there. In my pond, I made a little pond. So I'm
That's
getting there.
cool.
I have something else. Is somebody else ready? Oh, Marcia,
Uh-huh.
I have something else. I wanted to say, don't forget the power of birdhouses.
Mhm.
I have this little birdhouse, very simple. It's a piece of wood cut in the shape of a house. And then they just put, there's just landscape grass over the top with a little bit of colored foliage and put on a stick and then wound around a wire round around it. And it's very simple, but it's a cute little birdhouse you could put in your front, in your yard. Here's one that was done in the shape of a little store. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Here's one from a twig. I mean, it looks, it's a little piece of branch. They put a little stick out of it and there's actually a little bird on it.
The window piece.
And these are so
Very
cute. And
sweet.
look at this one. I have quite a collection of birdhouses. This is a Noah's Ark birdhouse. And it's got
Two giraffes.
Oh, hold it to your right a little bit, Barbara.
Oh, sorry, to my right or oh,
Yeah.
this way.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah,
Giraffes
that's better.
need to look out.
Cute. I like the giraffe.
That's
And then
cute.
we have this that I don't even know where I got this, but this is a piece of yard art that would be really cute. Look out of an old washboard. It is 1-inch scale, but you could do it in 1/4-inch scale, and it's just some signs and a washboard with some flowers on it. And isn't that cute?
Yeah.
And oh, this one I wanted to show you because this is just a wooden apple. Somebody took it. I didn't make these. I have them in my collection somewhere. They might have been Topeg favors. They might have been, who knows? Somebody got a wooden apple. Probably you can find them someplace. They put a black dot on it, glued on a little piece of toothpick and a couple of leaves on top and put a hanger on it. And it's a birdhouse. Isn't that cute? And one more, I have these two that I have gotten from somewhere. They were probably little wooden shapes that somebody painted and put a circle on them and a little perch, and they made into little birdhouses you could use. So I'm just showing you these for ideas that you could make on your own. I mean, you could do them in 1/4 scale. You do them out of cardboard, you know. Oh, I'm not holding that straight there.
Can you hold up the washboard one more time?
Yeah, it's
There was so much detail in that.
there is. It's very cute.
Oh, wow.
That's really cute.
Yeah,
Very
that's
cute.
adorable.
I have all these boxes of accessories in there. I have one labeled birdhouses. I have so many. So I think for name day, I'm going to take one of those display cabinets and decorate it and put all my birdhouses in it. For
Oh, that'd be cute.
That'd be darling.
So I'm another idea
You look
for your
at those things.
collections of things, because I have collections
Mm-hmm.
after all these millions of
Oh, it
years.
stands up.
Okay, Anita.
I did not make this. Let me-
Oh, wow.
I
Look
gotta
at
find
those
them.
things hanging on it. Oh, yeah, but
There's so much, I can't. I'm
Oh,
trying
that's
to-
pretty. Look. Oh, wow. Oh, pretty. I like that.
There's so much stuff on this
Yes.
thing. It's amazing.
Oh,
I'm trying to get
Yes,
it so
you're
that I
not
can see what I'm doing.
spotlighting because
There
we're
she is.
getting everybody's else's picture. but-
yeah.
Let me,
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's pretty cool,
Look at
though.
that.
This has so
Nice
much,
cave scene. And
so
What
much
are
stuff
those?
in it.
Hilarious.
What are those
Hilarious.
hanging there? Are they just like bead things or?
They're punches, little punches, and in between
Celebration.
there's a bead in between each one.
Okay,
Little crystal bead in
Celebration
between each one.
lights.
very
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I
But if
like
you
that.
notice, they built I could look at the lady's name who made this, probably from Delaware, because it came from the Delaware yard sale. And
Ah,
this was such, I was so happy to get this. But they built a little house here, you know, you can see the
idea.
doorway
Oh,
I like
and
the
the windows
they'd be
and all, and
fairly
it's
easy
just,
to make. too.
yeah, there's nothing, nothing really, highfalutin on this thing. It's just imagination, but just so much to see and so much going on there.
Wow.
And the back is just, plain, so it's nothing back there, but just, there's fish in the pond, if you can see it,
Yeah.
and the water coming down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Going
yeah,
down.
yeah.
It's at the bottom.
Very cool.
Total fantasy.
Yeah, gotta go left and right here, figure out what's going on there.
What's the thing that's sort of terracotta colored and it looks like it's bending over the big thing there? What is
Stacked
it?
flower pots.
Oh, stacked pots. for
Stacked
sure.
flower pots.
Okay, yeah.
And they
I can
added a
tell now.
window. There's a
Yes,
window
in the
there,
top
and then there's a
section.
door down at the bottom.
Yes.
Windows.
edge
Typical house.
of the
That's
side.
fun.
Very cool.
Oh, and while I'm talking too, I put a post up there too. I also did a name bird house and designed it and put it in the Gazette. And the link is up on the in the chat
Yeah.
there, where to find it. The pattern is
Oh,
there.
fun. Okay.
Preble.
Okay, let me unmute and then I'm gonna share. And y'all don't want to see that. Okay, so first of all, I have this one. Well, open up picture. It's one of those Chris and Bond
Yeah.
stoves, and I copied this from somebody else. But anyways, they antiqued theirs and then have that little nest. And I have intentions of doing it in 1 inch, I mean quarter-inch, but I haven't gotten around to it. But anyways, and then let's see, let me go through quickly. This is another one. This is kind of like what Wanda was showing, but this is like a toolbox, where you would stick tools down in it, and then the added flowers. Let's see, and then here's an old chair where you take the chair, again, it's Chris and Bond, and you cut the seat and put a pot in it. And then
oh, neat. Oh, green.
I have this one, which is kind of what Anita was showing, but I have a couple of different ones. This is the one I made, and that my little pond there. But you could see this, this lion here is just on a plaque, and then a decorative piece below it, and then made into a waterfall. And then that's an angel on one of those little stands. You can see there's fish down in that. And this that's just cardboard flagstone. Let's see. Okay, this is the original, and I like that she used, this lady passed away, which is why I have hers, but she's the one that came up with the idea of putting something on the candle stand. But our little fountain is made with a seashell, a couple of seashells together. So I thought that was kind of cool. There's a slightly different view of it. And let's see, then the other one is this birdhouse, which this is a friend of mine. I came up with the idea and we did it as a club, and this is hers. These are orange juice cartons that we opened and put the stuff inside. This is someone else's, and then that's
Oh, that's a house plant.
yeah. And this is mine, which, you know, just some different things, kind of like what Barbara said about the old, just, you know, they're shaped like birdhouses and just paint them.
Yeah.
The schoolhouse, I did have to add a little bit of extra to the top of it to make it, you know, a double, but it, you know, it just has a second roof. This church, the instructions were in Nutshell News, and I don't know what edition, but I could look that up. But then up here at the top, around the top is it's a little village, birdhouse village, and these are just pieces of thick cardboard that I cut to shape and then just painted them to add little cutouts. And that the little fence is cross stitch fabric. So any of that stuff could go outside. It doesn't have to be inside. And then the other thing was this little guy had, we used pine cones for the top, and then there was little birds that went on the outside. But it got damaged, that's why I don't have it anymore. Anyways, that's that one. All right, I can stop sharing.
No, those are great.
Thank you, Gretel. That's great.
Okay, I think I've got everyone that put in the chat box.
I have one. Like that
Okay.
link live so we can just click on it, because I can't read it. The link that she gave for the Gazette article.
Okay, was that Anita's?
I think
Yeah.
so. If you
September-
just tell me what issue.
September, October 2008. 2008.
Page 29.
Okay.
That was the birdhouse. And then the, if you're interested in the gazing ball, that was May, June of 2017. Page 32.
Yeah, because I have all of them sitting over there on the shelf. Well,
did
maybe
too.
not all of them, because I'd have 40 of them, but
Wait a minute,
times
let me see.
12 or times 4 or whatever.
I skipped somebody. Okay, Gloria.
Oh, okay. This is Sue Herbert.
Oh,
And
that's
if you
not
look at
good.
the,
Who's it from?
Sue Herbert. It's,
Oh, Sue, okay.
yeah, if you look at the fence, it's got little minis like down here.
Hold it back a little bit more.
Here, the little minis, just like little refrigerator, a spoon. You see that?
Oh,
Down
neat.
the fence.
Oh, nice skill with them.
Order.
And up here you can probably see it better on the tower. So I think it's like 144.
That's really sweet.
And
Have you got anything inside?
uh-huh.
Oh,
Ooh.
cool.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
neat.
beautiful, Gloria.
Oh.
Okay, and then I have another house that's, I think it's hers too. It's got, it's a fairy house, so in the bedroom, the bed is all lit vines and everything. And when we were talking about wings earlier, I used dead insects.
Oh,
In the pool.
wow.
They were in the
Oh my
pool, they were
God.
dead.
Oh my
but-
God.
But
Oh.
yeah, after the trauma of getting them out of the pool, but
Yeah.
sprayed some season around them, and so they're right there. So they're real wings.
Oh, neat. Right.
Cicadas are
Show
really
the
good
front
for
of
that.
Hmm? Side.
The front.
Okay.
Ooh,
That's a
Cute.
really cute house.
That's really beautiful. It
Yeah.
is.
You wouldn't have the directions for that, would you?
I'm sure I do.
Wasn't that a Sue Herbert house?
Yeah, and I need the directions. I found all the parts, but
Oh,
I'm
really?
not sure what goes together.
Okay, who's that? Who's talking? Because I think I
Beverly
have that.
Fleming.
Yeah, I'll look for them.
Okay.
I think I still have them, but anyway, that's all I show. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I could give you my email if you need it. but-
Okay, okay.
Put it in the
Sharita,
chat.
and I
What?
have no idea.
Put it in the
Sharita,
chat, Beverly.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I turned my video on.
That it?
Okay. All right, I don't know if the stuff will fall out, but I did a little class one time with the garden, the clogs. Here, I'm gonna say I got some right here. And I made a pattern out of it, and made the cloggers out of polymer clay. So they look a little rubbery.
Mm-hmm.
And the garden clog.
do.
And
Oh,
then
great.
wow,
in the
how
middle thing
pretty.
was this little flower, like a seed starter flower. And the pot is like one of those little peat pots.
yeah,
Oh,
Bush with the
A little
engraved.
peat pot, and so I made peat
Mm.
pots for
Is
it
the
too.
pot out of polymer too?
No, the pot is a peat, actually out of the peat pot
These
stuff.
flush
Like,
with the engraved line.
Oh,
the-
really?
The
Yeah.
top
Huh.
piece.
So what
There's
did you
the
do? Wet
engraved
it
line.
and then form it?
Yeah, and
Glue
glue
the
it and
top
made a little
section to
peat
the
pot.
top
How cool.
edge of the
Yeah.
Yeah.
sides.
And then
Rita, you do good.
Yes, you do.
and then I got these little hats I've been making lately.
Oh, cute,
They
pretty
real
hat.
little bitty hats, and I made a bowl,
Yes.
and this is
Easter.
just a gauze-like fabric, and I made a mold and put stiffener on it and to shape the hat. And this is, you can hardly see my fingers covering up the quarter scale hat.
My goodness.
So that's the
Oh,
quarter
Oh,
scale
wow.
hat.
My
Oh, wow.
goodness.
I molded with this one too, and I just stiffened it and let it dry. And then this is the only thing that I didn't make. I got a couple other things, but I got this one time in like at a table thing. It's a little garden.
Little
Cute.
garden angel.
Back of it,
That's
she has wings,
Oh, that's darling. I like that.
Oh.
and it's all wooden parts, like a bowl.
yeah, you can
know, a
buy the
head.
wooden shapes. They're the
Yeah.
body and the head.
And those are those toothpicks, the decorative toothpicks for arms.
Oh, yeah.
And then this I did where I'm gonna take the roof off. It's just it's just like a little garden shed. And the things you can use to decorate outside, just the window. Metal, this is just metal findings. And then this, I can take it off here. And then another metal finding. And then this, the make it bake it crystals.
Yeah, those are fun.
So this is just a wood frame, and then bake it in there. The make it bake it crystals in the wooden frame.
Ah,
Mhm.
that's cool.
It was
That's
like a
clever.
tiki lounge a little bit. That tiki lounge at the Gazette and the name tag.
Did you use the corrugated things from Starbucks for the siding?
For this, no, that's just regular wood.
Oh, okay.
Wood. That's all wood. I
Yeah, it
don't
looks like
using
the Starbucks.
I don't like using cardboard and stuff because I want to keep it. I mean, I want it to really last. So I don't know. That's just me. And this is the planner I made.
Oh, my.
Oh, oh, neat.
So the
Oh,
planter,
beautiful.
and then just,
Oh, that's nice.
it's just
Nice,
wire,
elaborate.
like all
Nice.
kind of wire and moss in the basket. So I make the baskets, hanging the basket.
Oh, wow. Very nice, Sarita.
Boy, that's
beautiful.
So you just made the
Wow.
basket and then painted it, the wire, huh?
No, well, actually it comes brown like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it comes brown. And then this is metal wire that's weaving here to hold the moss and stuff in. And then this is like a, I don't know, some kind of twisted wire. And all of it's just stuff you can probably get at Walmart or anywhere in the garden section or Michael's or Hobby Lobby. And then see, I did the design here. That's all metal wire going here.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
That turned out beautiful. Wow.
I call
Yeah.
them bloom boxes. That's what I
Bloom
call them,
boxes?
bloom boxes.
Very nice.
Gloria, I put my email in there.
Okay, where would it be? No, Marcia, where would it be?
Under the chat, you just click on the chat.
The
And
chat box.
yeah, it's BF Llama Mama, if you can see it.
It's not, nothing there,
Yes,
nothing
yes.
showing up.
Yeah, it's not there. No.
Did you hit the send button?
Is there a send button?
Enter or return?
Enter. Type your
Oh,
message and enter. Make sure it's going to, well, to everyone, or
well, it says to everyone, but
that's fine. Others
I'll
might
do it
want it
again.
too.
we'll just all write to you.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, anyone?
I can't see it because it's almost clear. I don't know how
At
to
the
make
very
it
bottom,
darker.
type your message, type your email address, and then hit enter.
But I mean, I can't see what I typed, so.
Just tell us.
Okay, anyone got anything else to show? This has been very
I have
good.
one.
A lot of
have
good
one.
ideas.
Good room, yes.
Marcia,
Yeah.
I have one.
Okay, good, Barbara.
Okay.
Well, several years ago, we made us a little gazing ball garden.
Yes.
Let me see if I can take it out here.
Always good too.
You can see it now.
Am I muted?
Up, hold it up a little bit closer to your nose.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
That's
Perfect.
good.
And so am I muted?
No, we hear
You're
you.
okay.
This was we just made our own little trellis and put the little stretchy grass on it. And then I forget where I got this brick stuff. But I used some of the rocks that I had from my jewelry making trees to make some of these, like, this is difficult, like these pink flowers or the rocks. And then I put that scatter flower on the greenery. But we did a gazing ball garden one time for our club project.
I'm sorry, did you say what the gazing ball was made out of?
It's probably a marble.
Oh, okay.
And then I had some of these little flowers. They're actually beads, plastic beads. And so I put some of those in too.
That's where it goes.
So, well, we had fun making those.
Okay.
I have something, Marcia.
Okay, I'll have to get
Don't
back.
judge the quality, please. When I first got into miniatures, I wasn't working with miniatures at all. I had done a dollhouse and that was it. Nothing, kits, nothing. And I joined a club And this was a project, this is the first time I went to their club and they were teaching this project. And it's made out of air dry clay over a cap is in here. And so it's like a bird bath supposedly. And then we made the flowers and put the flowers in it.
Right.
Yeah. So that's just another idea, using bird baths. You could just put and even just a store-bought one, and just putting the flowers inside the bird bath.
The long stems, are they supposed to be pussy willows?
Yeah. Like I said, don't judge the quality.
Hey. I figured out what it was.
It's the first thing I ever made. And first thing I ever did.
Congratulations. It's really
Thank
nice.
you. It was fun.
Better
doing
than the first
flowers.
thing I ever made.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay, Gloria, I think it's up there now.
Yes, it is.
I blew the screen up full size and then typed it.
Don't see where it is. Oh, I see it. Nope.
It's VF Llama Mama.
VF.
It's there.
Well, I had some things that I took from Google, yard art ideas, but I think you covered most of them.
Well, Marcia, I've got one thing that I can show.
All right.
This is not by me. This is by Laura Miller.
Oh.
And I won't have to go get anything I made. I'll just show her
Oh,
spirit.
with the face on it.
Yeah, I love it.
I love that.
Gonna grab you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, look very happy.
I think it's awesome too.
It looks great. I love that. You showed
I'm
that before.
Item one. That's why I managed to get hers. Love it. Okay, that's it.
This is my first time joining this chat group. I have two questions. Is it better to put it in the chat or is it just better to ask the questions?
Just ask away.
Okay, recently I bought the Betterly suitcase kit from somebody, but they didn't have a stand to put it in. Does anybody know if it came with a stand? Was
No,
last
it
year's
doesn't.
it doesn't come with a stand?
No.
Okay, and then my second question is, I don't know if I misread the Gazette or not, but the 50th anniversary box, it looked like it only came in 1 inch. Does it come in 1/4 inch as well?
It's in one size and it's for using for all scales.
Okay.
And when you make it, if you want to make the shelves closer together or something for smaller items, you can do that. It fits an 8 by 10 frame to put on the wall.
Okay, thank you.
Or you can use like a table or something to set the flowers on. To make it, fill up the space a little more.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
In your little space. There's ways to use it. We will have some, as we go through the year, there will be more and more samples of how you can use it for all scales.
And then the other question is, I heard a rumor that PJ Miniatures was coming back. Has anybody else heard that rumor?
No.
Nope.
Oh, he's retired.
You know
I
who
talked to him the other day.
Do you know who he sold his merchandise to?
I don't know that he sold it.
Okay.
I think he's just selling it, whatever he's got left. You can email him and he'll tell
I
you.
tried and there's no answer, so.
Oh.
Well, it takes a while. I mean, a week or so to get an answer.
Yeah, I know.
I'm surprised you didn't get an answer.
That's
Yeah,
right.
because he called me.
Okay, I'll try it. I'll try it again.
Yeah, especially because he's trying to retire. He probably doesn't monitor it every day, but
They are trying to retire.
yeah.
There was 2 of them.
Marcia?
Yeah.
This is Kelly. One thing I haven't heard someone mention are whirligigs.
Right, very good.
I don't have an
There's
example of
one
it.
in one of the nuts, miniature, the Gazette's got a pattern. I don't know which one, but I seem to remember that.
Yeah, there was.
There is a magazine index on the name website, and you could
Oh,
get to
yeah.
that and just put whirligigs or whatever, windmills, I don't know. and see, and it'll tell you what issue and all they're in.
Yeah.
And other magazines too, besides the Gazette.
Okay.
Okay, anything else on yard art?
All these
going
people
to
that
go-
are here,
I-
everybody that's here
I-
today, that's not usually on our Zoom call, I think everybody's welcome if you want to join us.
Oh,
We're
yes,
pretty
of
happy.
course.
I'm going to I have a nice birdhouse I bought, and it looks like a miniature house. It's on our balcony now, but I was going, my mom has this big plant. Well, this plant, I think I'll bring out the I'll bring out the birdhouse. It's this and I has this plant is broken, and I was gonna make it and it has rocks that on the walls on the side of these rocks that line the broken bowl, and the bowl sort of like made of some kind of terra clay or something. Sometimes it's a flimsy material. But I was gonna make a fairyland and an outdoor miniature yard with that out of that, and I get the parts, and I haven't started doing that project yet. And I have some little rocks though I bought, but I love going for walks, and I can get some sticks though, near home for little firewood. It's really neat, a good idea. Yeah,
Okay, Nicole.
Yeah,
Very
I have
good.
I have a birdhouse. That's where I have the birds I did it rained down because there's still birds who come on our balcony a lot, and then we don't get too many birds. But then the birds but now it's got really watery in our two birdhouses. We have two on their balcony, Then.
Good enough.
It sounds like a great idea for a project.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Okay, next month we'll be starting a new series of topics for the how-tos with polymer clay. The first one will be tools and things that you need and the different types of clay, and sometimes you have to find the one that works with your hands and all.
Mm-hmm.
And some tips and all about working with clay. And then we'll
That sounds great.
then we'll go into the different items, making candy, making cookies, making meats, making, a different topic type thing.
I have a book. I have a book of different sweets from Fimo, really needed. And I have a book of how I can make a lady has a book. I have a book by a lady named Sue. I forgot her last name. But she does miniature people, and I made some miniature people of Fimo. Well, I'm gonna bring that to the next meeting.
Well, the next one will be tools and stuff, and pasta machine, cleaning them, and like I said, the different types of clay.
Yeah.
Have any of you heard of or used Cost clay?
I didn't hear about it till you guys, and I'm anxious to see it.
Yeah,
I hope we have somebody
Evelyn
who can
has some
share it.
things made out of Cost clay.
What? Say that again.
Evelyn has some things made out of Cost clay.
Oh.
COS clay. And it's as long as it's only fired once, it's flexible.
That's
So arms and legs will bend. Or if you have tentacles on a squid or something, you can pull it out and it'll snap back.
Oh, that would be an easy way to
Oh.
make something wrap around something.
Uh-huh.
You know, whether it was around
Alien.
a birdhouse
alien in them.
or
I'd like to make an announcement, Marcia.
Yes.
At this Saturday, I know many of you have heard of Tina McDonald, the Canadian who did the TV thing. She's going to be the guest on our Zoom chat on Quarter Connection at 4 o'clock and tell us about her experiences filming things. And
This coming Saturday?
This coming Saturday at
Awesome.
on QC, and she's going to tell us, she can't tell us who won,